You know, I was thinking the other day about the current state of affairs with regards to YouTube and content and, what people are putting on their channels and how things have changed so much from the norm of what people are there to expect. And now everything's based around drama of sort of current state of affairs. What's going on in the community? Let's discuss. What are your thoughts about it? And that's fair enough, because there will always be drama channels out there. When you think back to 2008, 2009, drama was something that was fabricated by generally two channels. People sort of found it as a way to grow. It was a growth technique. So it was almost a little bit scandalous, but it kind of worked. What one channel would do is he would say, I'm going to make a video talking about you, and what we will do is I will slate you and you can do a video about me and slate me back, and it'll all become big news and our channels will flourish and grow. And that's basically what happened. True to form, people's channels did grow purely out of drama. The sad unfortunate thing is about that is that their channels never really went anywhere after that, because people only went there for the drama and they sort of fizzled out and died. Whereas now, drama's everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere. Even channels that never associated themselves with drama now almost feel that it's something they have to do to keep their channel afloat. And I've got a theory as to why that happened, why this is the current state of affairs. This last 6 months, 8 months possibly, YouTube has just turned into a complete and utter toilet. It's just turned into a complete and utter fucking lavatory of content and of scandal. And, he said this about him. Oh, did he say that? Well, let's talk about that. And people see it as a sort of, I suppose, a subject matter. And everybody has to jump on it, including myself. I've done it myself. I see things happening. I think I've got a view on this. Let's share that view. And I can say to a lot of people who said on my last video, just steer clear of the drama. Go back to what you were doing before, which was sort of more upbeat things. And that's what I intend to do. I take that as very good advice. Always open to advice, and I think that's a really good idea. And I think I have got a little bit caught up in the sort of current state of affairs, and I feel the need to talk about it. And it's not me. If I think back to 2008, 2009, I think I got into YouTube in 2012. The whole reason I wanted to get into YouTube was because I wanted to, sort of leave my stamp on the whole World Wide Web thing and leave some creativity there and do my own thing, have my own sort of style and technique that maybe people would relate to and say, I like this is completely different. And I wanted to make it as exciting and as fun and as funny as possible. I know for a fact that if somebody would have turned around to me now and said, hey, where are you, person who's been locked up for 4 years for something that you didn't do, welcome to the world, welcome to civilization, sit down and watch this. This is called YouTube. It's where people post videos and stuff. You like gaming, don't you? Yes, I had a PlayStation in prison. That was the one thing I had. Very good. Well, they have games on here. Call of Duty. Type in Call of Duty and just sit and watch channels for like the next 4 hours and come back to me and let me know, because there's a thing you can buy where you can record your gameplays and put it on there and talk. Okay, thumbs up, thank you very much. I'll see you in 4 hours. And if they came back to me and said, right, what do you think? Do you want a capture card? I'd say, fuck no! It's a horrible place. It's evil. It's nasty. It's dirty. I want absolutely no part of this. Now, the reason why I think that it is so prominent now, and I do think that there are so many drama channels out there and drama subjects, is down to Call of Duty, really, because this is where, you will find most of the drama. It's on Call of Duty channels. And I honestly think that is because this has been such a bad couple of years for Call of Duty. You think of Advanced Warfare. It was a shock to the system for a lot of people. Most people were so used to having the boots on the ground. Call of Duty Ghost was a letdown. Most people weren't interested in Call of Duty Ghost because it had a lot of broken elements, and there was a lot of things in there that people just didn't take to. It wasn't their cup of tea, I suppose. And then Advanced Warfare came along and people felt, oh, okay, something a bit different, we'll try that out. And eventually it came to the fact that people just didn't like the movement. It was a shock. It was a shock to a lot of people. Some people embraced it, some people just didn't deal with it. So what most people would do last year is that they would bypass Ghosts and they would drop back onto Black Ops 2. And they'd be uploading Black Ops 2 gameplays. And a lot of people were really happy to watch some Black Ops 2 gameplay. It was like, oh god, a bit of familiarity. Thank the Lord, it's nice to see something that I know and I still enjoy now. Whereas a whole year has passed and we're now into Black Ops 3, and it's the same sort of thing. I know it's not exactly the same as Advanced Warfare, but it's about as bloody close as you can get. And it's at that point now where, it's where Modern Warfare 2 was back then almost, or Modern Warfare 3. Do people really want to go back and start playing Black Ops 2 and uploading the gameplays and talking about quick scoping and, oh, this is overpowered and that's doing my head in and I don't like this? What do you guys think about it? Because, most content creators know that people will just come back at them and say, what are you doing? Why are you playing the Black Ops 2 gameplay? Why are you talking about quick scopers? We know this has all been done, it's all been covered. I'm not really interested. So, channels pretty much are at a stalemate where they don't know what to talk about. They don't like Black Ops 3, they don't want to talk about it. There's nothing in there that interests them as far as most people are concerned, myself included. Black Ops 3's almost gone out on a whim. It's almost too over the top now. The whole supply drop thing, the weapons that people are picking up, the kind of weapons that you will never get your hands on because you're not paying for supply drops. People have washed their hands of that game, and most people don't want to watch it because it almost reminds them of the hard time that they're having playing it. So to take away from that viewing aspect of it and to draw away the attention from the gameplay you're posting, most people think, well, I can't talk about this. I'll talk about that thing that happened on YouTube, or that thing that happened with that channel, or this CSGO scandal, or that guy who's uploaded that video that was absolutely outrageous. And like I say, I'm not just pointing the finger around here. I'm kind of, I'm sort of responsible for doing that myself. I do open my arms out and say that, but it's a sad state of affairs. And all I can hope really is that this year, I'm not so much convinced with Infinite Warfare. I think it's going to be, unless it's completely different and groundbreaking and fun, we don't really know, we can't really say anything yet. We've only seen snippets of what we're going to expect, I suppose. We can't really make any decisions on it, but if it is anything like Black Ops 3, then there's a very possible chance that people are going to wash their hands of that. But yes, I honestly think Call of Duty is bloody responsible. I really do. I think that is why people are putting that kind of content on their channels, because people don't really want to see the Call of Duty gameplays from a, Black Ops 3. Advanced Warfare's got no place. Call of Duty Go seriously has no place, and Black Ops 2 unfortunately is just a little bit sort of, last week. And, as much as people may want to watch it, there'll be a lot of people out there who will not want to watch it, because Call of Duty has moved on so much and it has just evolved. That's the best word. Yeah, Call of Duty's evolved. So hopefully, I am hoping that the end of this year, I know we've got Infinite Warfare due out, which is pretty much the same, but we've got Call of Duty 4, we've got Battlefield 1, there are some really good games coming out this year. Hopefully the content will get a little bit more upbeat and move away from the drama, and channels and YouTube will become a fun, happy place full of kittens and laughter and rainbows again. Who knows? Let me know where you think it went wrong. Answers on a postcard. Thanks for watching, guys. Much love. Apocalypse done.